say, guys, but this girl named Mewi, she is now best girl. Now, don't just remember, guys, this anime has so many waifus. But after this episode, after this masterclass of an episode, masterclass of storytelling, masterclass of script writing, and everything was just so on point. And even some of the dialogue here is just so hilarious. Like even here, this gal named Mewi, the best girl Mewi, she asks, "Can I use the bathroom?" And I'm like, damn, she's that down bad. She's really that reserved. She's really that introvert. She's really that broken. Or she's just really that polite. You know what I'm saying? So after seeing her interaction with Bira right here, like, bro, she just instantly became my favorite. Don't get it twisted, guys. All the other gals are just as amazing. Look at this girl. Look at her. Look at her, bro. She looks cute. She looks cool. She looks stunning. And then, of course, over here we have Lucia. We have so many good waifus in this anime. Like, hands down, one of great characters. And then right here, I'm gonna show you this girl right here. Honestly, she's like runner up. She's like second place. Honestly, bro, I just love these. Bro, look at that face. That's a face you can love. That is a face that you fall in love with. All right. And then right here, I think, yeah, this is the last one right here. Of course, we have the brute type. So as you guys can see here, the waifus are endless. But after this episode, guys, I hope we get an episode like this for all the gals. Well, we kind of did, but it just felt really rushed. It just felt like, they gave a flashback and it was done and done. They gave a flashback for each of the gals that I just showed. See right here, she says, "Hey, can I use the privy?" Right here. It feels like she's really keeping her distance around me. But yeah, she's obviously, oh, is it okay if I use the privy? See, she just said it. And then he's like, "Hey, you don't have to ask me every time to use the bathroom." I think privy is just another word for bathroom. So right here, she's technically been adopted, guys, by Burl. So imagine being adopted by some dude. But here's the context, though, guys. This guy saved her from a wicked mage that was scamming her, telling her that he can resurrect her dead sister. All right, and of course, Burl took this very serious because they were scamming her, and so that they said for like 1,000,000 gold, we will resurrect her. And of course, so she started. So he says, "This is your home too. You don't have to be so formal. From now on, you don't have to ask permission." She says, "All right, I won't." But anyways, back to what I was saying. This is your home too, Mewi. There's no need to be so formal. You see that, guys? So they're living together now. So yeah, so Beryl took it so serious because this mage wasn't only just manipulating her, but was also abusing her and taking advantage of her by saying that he can resurrect her dead sister. So this was like episode 5 and 6, I believe. And so Beryl took this shit real personal, and he got the job done and defeated the scammer of a mage, because it's just heartless what they did to her sister's dead body and using it for combat and abusing it for resurrection, forbidden resurrection spells. And within this context of this anime, apparently resurrection spells are not even real. They're not a thing. So Mewi was just hands down being used and abused just to pickpocket people for money. And so here you can already, just from what I told you right now, she's already has this checkered and rugged past, to the point where she still has the ass to use the bathroom with the guy that saved her. So if it was me, I'd probably be, I wouldn't ask to use the bathroom. This guy legit saved you. He rescued you from the scammer. And it was just so wholesome, guys. This entire episode was 100% wholesome. Get rid of, his harem. Get rid of the actual premise of the anime. They got rid of everything and just focused on Mewi and Burl. And it was beautiful. It was serene. It was calm. It was peaceful. It was like a slice of life. The storyline was just on point. Everything was just beautiful. just seeing this awkward interaction between father and daughter. Well, that's what they technically are, but he's her guardian now. So technically dad and then the daughter, you know what I'm saying? So imagine, guys. Imagine this storyline and the awkwardness. He's just doing everything he can to know what Mewi likes, what she likes to eat, trying to connect with her, try to get closer to her, allow her to, be a little bit less on guard around Burl. And she knows he's a great guy as well. He's obviously rescued her, and obviously he has a lot of other students that look up to him. You know, but I don't blame her as well. She's still just a child. She's still just a kid. She doesn't know how much she can open up. She's already been hurt by a lot of people. And then even he's enrolling her into the school. And then like, bro, this was just pure fucking how do you say what do you guys say? Theater? Peak. This was just peak, bro. Look at the reaction. Look at her awkwardness, bro. She's like just so stiff, so nervous, and just so formal. And right here, like, bro, she's just out of this world cute. Like the movie's freezing up. That's kind of cute, bro. Bro, she is hands down best girl. Right here. And then there's more too, guys. That's not it. Bro, I suggest you guys watch this episode in order to get the full experience. You can see here Mewi's still like, holding back her emotions. She's really stiff. She's really nervous. She's really introvert right now. She's still learning, just like Mr. Bro right here. And then right here they show them around. They're having a good time. Bro, I'm telling you guys, this was just a 10 out of 10 anime. See, look, they're telling her that, oh yeah, you get free nutritional balanced meals if she lives within the dormitory. And then of course to show the bro, look at these baths. Holy. So imagine you're a broke ass kid like Mewi. She comes from the slums, guys. She comes from a rough background. She has no family. Obviously her sister's dead. She has a checkered past. And then even Burrow's not used to this shit. He's like, God damn, man, right here, Mewi. Her reaction, bro. This episode was just, I'm telling you guys, perfection. Then right here, they look at the rooms. This room is currently vacant, but it's fully refurbished. And then their reactions right here as well was just peak. Look at that. Look at their faces, guys. Bro, how could you not love this anime after this episode? Episode 7, like I was saying, is just a masterclass. And of course, like right here, he met one of his students, which honestly was for the best, because yeah, shit was awkward as fuck between Burl and Mewi, but this made things better, because one of his students right here, the adventurer, was able to give some advice and just read out that Mewi actually has potential. Mewi's actually a good person, and Mewi's just well-rounded as a person, So yeah, guys, if you guys haven't seen this episode yet, this anime is called, I'm gonna wrap this up. I've been rambling long enough. I've been yapping long enough. From Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman. And you know what? I kind of want to do something different, guys. I kind of want to do something different other than, giving you guys the sauce, the story, some background, some recaps. Instead of showing you guys some clips right here from the anime, I want to do something different. But right now, oh yeah, they right here, they actually got closer because of this. They found mice or rats in the house, and then of course, Mewi ended up helping him, and they ended up getting closer together. So guys, what I want to do right now is I want to make my anime list better. Because look, guys, there's like no details here. No details. Look, boom, details. Nothing. No biography written. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to make my anime list better by editing the character information. Okay? But I wish I could do this live. You know what I'm saying? I really wish I could do this live and enter a biography. What is your reason for making this submission? Not providing a reason may result in denial. My reason? Make my anime list better. they really don't add a lot of, they don't add any details. I understand, like the My Anime List team, the database mods, they don't have a lot of time on their hands, and they really do rely on our submission. So guys, I really want to add something here, or you guys can add something there. Please go help out My Anime List. I mean, the thing that sucks is that you don't get paid. If I got paid for doing this, man, I'd happily do it. I'd happily do a little bit more research. Mewi, about Mewi, because Mewi is just such a great character. So her first name is Mewi Freya. Oh, there you go. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it. I really want to edit that, but I'm going to do it maybe some other time. Once I get a little bit more information about her, and I'm a little bit more accurate about her past. But that is all, guys. Peace.